Hi girls. Hello, hello. Anybody out there? Anybody want to see me make some tassels? Woohoo! But they are beautiful. It might not be exciting video, but they are beautiful and you'll know how to do it too. So my name is Tammy Neff. Welcome to my page called Tammy Loves, where I love to bring you everything that I love. And I am hoping that you will love it too. So join me. I'm gonna put you down here and get started. I showed you in a previous video all of my, there goes my husband's phone. Between his phone and the driveway alarm going off all the time, my videos are always interesting, right? Lola's not here anymore, my little dog. She used to bark all the time in my videos, so we don't have that anymore. But anyway, oh, and I miss her. Now I wish she was here to bark. So happy Tuesday to you, Michelle. Thank you. But it's not Tuesday. Thursday. Oh, sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Thursday. Is this Thursday? I thought it was Friday. Is it Tuesday? Is it Thursday? Is it Friday? Who knows? But all right, let's get started here. Happy every day. Oh, you were just watching the military. Thanks. Good, Tina. Good. Yeah. Hi, Kim. Hey. All right, let's get down here to business. I need to change out my table cover. It's a mess. What day is this?
Thursday.
Oh, it is Thursday. Ha, I thought it was Friday. Gee, I just gained a day in my life. Ha, awesome. Awesome, because I have to go to town again and get supplies for a paint job on Monday, and I really didn't want to waste my Saturday, but yay, now I won't be. So there's that. It is a happy Thursday. Woohoo! Thanks, girls. You just gave me a day, an extra day of my life, right? Okay, so today I am using some torn fabric. Now, when I say muslin, some people don't know what that is. These actually, I think these are sheets because they're extra stringy. See these strings that I'm pulling off? I ripped up some sheets when both of my daughters, when my first daughter graduated, we had a party in the garage, and we covered up all of my husband's toolboxes and stuff with sheets. Like I hung them down from the ceiling on long rods, and then I saved them for my youngest daughter's graduation to do the same thing, which we did. And I just ran across all these piles of white sheets that I didn't even know I had. So I sat the other night and shredded a bunch, which just means I snipped them, just did a little tiny snip and pull, okay? And then I dyed them in tea. I made tea like you're gonna make iced tea. And then I didn't add the water, I didn't make the tea, I just made the, what they call it, steeping, when you get it ready to make. So anyway, that's what I did. Whoops, I just said anyway. My husband doesn't like me to say that. But I did, so I did. Now I'm all messed up. So then you take your shreds and you wad them up. Once they're stained, you wring them out and you wad them up and you wrap them in several rubber bands. And then you let them dry. So I just set mine on top of my register vent. I put, it's April 2nd. Oh, Diane, you're funny. I did know that, but I truly thought it was Friday. So she threw me when I thought she said Tuesday, but then I'm thinking, wait a minute, is it Thursday? It's not Thursday either, but it is, so yay. So, okay, I had a lady after the last video message me that she wanted a large tassel. So I'm gonna make a big one here. And make the big ones a little bit different, which I guess I wouldn't have to. I guess I could do it, leave them like this, but since I've already started snipping them, I'm just gonna, or will I just make this? Yeah, I'm gonna make this one a small one. I'll make her the next one. I'm gonna make a few here. I have some all kinds of little tie-on things I showed you guys. I just had this, my husband went out, I had an old clamp that, you know, you would crank up like a C-clamp and you would clamp it onto your workbench, you know, and but the clamp part was broken off where this would tighten. So my husband cut it off and saved this, and I think that is so cool, so cool. So I'm gonna tie that into one of these. I might do it in that lady's really large one because I think that's super awesome. and I paid $4 for the clamp. So since it was broken, it's gonna be $4 for the key because that's what I have in it. That was the only part. But I think that's awesome, and it's a big key. I love it. And he was able to leave the bottom part on for me, so I think that's super cool. So I think she'll be happy. Okay, so this tassel could just about be done. Like, not done, but ready to be tied up. But I feel like it needs something else. So let's put some lace. Where's my lace? Here's my lace. Oh, what's in here? Oh, this is my little pieces of lace. Okay, let's get this. Okay. So someone's gonna say hot mess, right? Because I know it kind of is. But so let's just pull out some little lace pieces here. This one is gonna be too short, so I can't use it. These don't lay well sideways. This is awesome. Look at this. Oh, I don't know that that's, well, I don't know. I love that though. I'm gonna use this. This is beautiful. I was able to buy a whole roll of this. This is all handmade tatting. I love it. Maybe I only need one piece of it though. I don't want to do too much, then you can't appreciate it. So let's do one piece of that. Let's see, here's a piece of something. Not quite long enough. What else do we have here? Oh, here's a piece of, oh gosh, it keeps on going. This is a piece of my Love This Stuff, my seam binding, my old seam binding, and it has been stained also. So we'll put that in there. Put that off. Okay, so let's see what we got now. So you can see I just start adding things, like whatever. So when you look at this, oh yeah, that's nice and full. There's a little bit of lace. I think I need some more lace. There's a couple strings of pearls. There is the seam binding in there. And it's just really interesting. Oh yeah, I love this stuff too. Oh, it's too small. Let's see what else I got here. We'll put a piece of this in. Ooh, that color is really good. Okay, let's put that in. All right, so let me pin that back down. This black needs to go over there with the colored stuff. Let's do, oh, here we go. Let's do a piece of white lace. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that should be good. Now then, let's see, this lace is too long. There we go. Okay, so what we do now is I'm gonna take just a small, see, I need a skinny one. Here's a skinny one. Sort of skinny. Oh, okay. So, oh no, it's not skinny at all, is it? I need it skinny. Okay, so we're gonna take, what is she making? I'm making tassels. Oh shoot, I put my other tassels away. I'm making tassels with vintage things. Tassels to hang off of cabinet doorknobs or off of your lamp knobs. Just really pretty little tassels. Okay, so I'm trying to get this started so I can get it skinny. There we go. So this is how you do your whole big sheets. You just rip them like this. And see the strings when I was talking about how the sheets get lots of strings? So yeah, that's, I mean, the muslin shreds get a lot of strings too, but the sheets are really stringy. But I just pull the strings off. So I just buzz down here like this and get as many off that way. And then any stragglers, I just pull them off. So see, like out of that one shred, I got all of that stringing. And that's just trash. It's too thin to do anything with. So, all right. So I have that. So I laid my pieces out lengthwise. And then I'm just going to give myself plenty here of length for my tassel top. And I'm gonna tie up a knot. Like that. I mean, this is just very simple stuff, you guys. It's just more, what do I want to put in my tassel? How do I want my tassel to look when I'm all done? That's the thing. So let's keep going here. All right. So I have this whole jar of tassel tops. And let's see, so I have these big things, I have these porcelain things. Oh, I have old, these are cool. These are all from England, and I don't know what they are for sure, but they're porcelain and they're unearthed. Mudlarking is what they do to find them. I bought them from the sweetest English guy. He comes to the antique show. And then these are, I have these two. I only have two big ones and one small one. And these were unearthed as well. They're digging through the mud. It's called mudlarking. And these are the flushers for the toilet. They would have the big box on the wall that has the water in it with all the chain linkage and stuff. And then this would be the flusher. And I think they're really cool. So those would be great tassel tops for a big one. I have these big knobs, but I don't know, maybe a knob. This one's finished. That would give a little more contrast. Let's see, can it get you up here a little bit? Or I like that. I'm gonna go with this. This is just a simple little old spool, empty spool, but I'm gonna fix it up, so don't worry. I know it's empty now. And then I just use a skewer or whatever you have to shove it through, okay? And then I am gonna glue it down just because I'm making these to sell. And so, you know, you guys might not want to adjust yours around like I do. I don't usually glue mine down so that I can change my tops out or whatever, but I think whoever's gonna get this is gonna want it done. Done. Then I could put a little crystal knob on top of that too. It all just adds, you know, to the price. When you know, the more you add, the more it is. So, you know, there's that to keep in mind. And you know what? I'm not going to add that. I found this in my little jar here. It's off of something from that English guy. I don't even know what it says. Let's see if I can read it. Oleo Magneto, Magneto. I have no idea. Nepose. Marque. Marquis. I don't know. Oh, and it's got a man's face laughing on the back side. So I don't know, but I love that. So that is a keeper. I'm thinking I'll do a tassel for myself, maybe like that. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna do for you guys. I have enough tassels in my life. Well, I don't know if I do, but there's always a knob. There's always something empty to hang it on. So, okay, so you kind of want it, you know, the same, but a little wonky is good. Like you want it high and low, just a little bit of however you want to do it. All right, but what I'm thinking is, oh man. What I'm thinking is maybe not this, since I already used this in it. Maybe this piece to dress up the empty, oh yeah, look. So I'm gonna dress up the empty spool, which I could wrap thread around it, but yeah, that's so cute. So I'm just gonna do, oh, do I wanna wrap more than, I was just gonna wrap it around once for looks, just to not kind of waste this old lace. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. We don't need a whole bunch on there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue and I'm gonna stick that down. I'm gonna pull it tight and I'm gonna put this down with it. I've been making these tassels for years, you guys. My friend Julie and I, we love them. That's so pretty, so pretty. Okay, so right now all I have is seam binding, muslin shreds, this thin lace, and then I have this lace, and then I have 2 strings of little tiny pearls. Now the pearls are not old, they're just off of a roll of pearls from when we decorate weddings. I have all kinds of pearls, so that's from that. And then I think I'm gonna really throw you guys off. Whoops, I missed cutting one. I'm gonna throw you guys off here. I'm gonna add an old bolt, an old rusty bolt to the bottom. Right, so you're really like, what? You just never know what the tie-ons are gonna be. And then you just tie knots to get them to stay. Yeah, I'm always picking up bolts in the parking lot. I got some, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law let me go out and get some of his rusty bolts, but I couldn't find his stash. Like, he didn't have very many. Most of them I find in parking lots and things. But so see, there's that little, oh, can you find it? It's right there. Okay, so let's see what else can we tie on. Here's an old key. Let's put an old key in here. Maybe a little bit shorter. Use my skewer to punch that through there. Okay. And I'm not looking at comments, you guys. Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You know what? I watch like the really big popular pages and they just get hearts the whole time. Like, oh, someday I'm a heart wannabe. I want hearts too, but I'm not even looking at it, so I'm not even enjoying them. I'm busy. Busy. Okay, but just know I will come back. I will come back when we're all done and answer your questions. I did a video earlier of lampshades, and I started to answer questions, and there were so many. I thought I'm going to be another hour before I can get to this video, and I know that there were some of you waiting for me, so I'll get back to all of your questions here when I'm done. Hey, thanks, Kim. Thank you. I do, and I have rusty square nails upstairs. They don't have a loop to tie on, so I didn't pull them. But you totally could. Totally, absolutely. All right, let's see what else. I grabbed all kinds of goodies to put in here. Oh, and I got old springs. Maybe an old spring would be cool. Oh yeah, that's super cool. Let's see, I've never put a spring. Oh, this is 2 springs. Let's see, I want the big one. Let's get a spring in here. Okay, but I will answer your comments, and thank you guys for sprinkling. I sure do appreciate it. Yeah, I love the square nails, and I do have some big ones and small ones, and I have some numbered, like from the railroad. So that's those are kind of cool too. I love using those. Okay, I'm only tying once on these lightweight things. This nut was a little bit heavier, so all right, let's see how that spring's gonna look. Oh yeah, cute. It's cute. It's in there. See, can you see it? It's just, there it is. It's just fun to find the treasures in there. Okay, maybe one more thing, and then I'm gonna call this one done. Let's do a little tiny bolt. I got a little bolt here. Yeah, my husband's bolts are all clean and shiny. No, I want old rusty ones. Okay. All right, so here we go. Okay, you can't go buy rusty at the hardware store. Yes, I'd like a bag full of rusty bolts. Nope, so you have to rust them yourself, and there is rusting, there is rusting instructions on Pinterest, but so there's a close-up of it. Isn't it pretty, you guys? And you saw all I did. That's all I did. And then I'll just tie off the top, and I'll leave it, I'm gonna tie it in a bow, and I'm gonna leave it so that someone, like, they may only wanna put it on a dresser, so they can pull it way short and tie a rib or tie a bow. Or like if you wanna hang it off of a lamp, a lot of times, you know, your lampshade's so long, you've gotta, you know, your tassel's got to be longer so it shows out from underneath your lampshade. So I usually just tie them off like that, unless I'm keeping them, and then I put them where I want them. And then sometimes, like the one I showed you earlier on the other video, I added an extension to it because I tied it short, so I added some to it. But anyway, there you go. Whoops, I said anyway again. I told my husband I'm gonna have t-shirts made up. Tammy loves anyways. Because that's my word. I say it all the time, I guess. I didn't even know I said it. I'll make it a little bit longer. Oh, and I pulled it too fast. Shoot. Guys, I'm gonna watch me all day tying a bow. There we go. All right, so there's the top. Just simple, simple, simple. So pretty. So pretty. And yes, it's so much like my house. Now listen, we can do them in color. I can make colored ones if you want to see. I need to hang this. I'll take it back here. But yeah, look how pretty. Oh, you can't see. Can you see? Let me see if I can zoom you in. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do that on a video. Huh. There. So yeah, I just hang it right off of my knob, and it would just hang there like that. And I love it. I think they're really interesting. Oh, whoa, that's too close. How do I get you back out? Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm not sure I can get you back out of here now. Oh, poo. I don't think. Whoops. Now you're looking at my curtain. Oh my God. Oh, there. Hi. I was saying, oh my gosh, I can't get you back to normal. Hi, girls. We're normal again. Okay. So yeah. So there it is. There it is. And that's one way, is just look for a knob, or like on lamps. I have a little lamp up there, but I think that one would be too big for it. But I hang it off the little on and off thing, and then it hangs down. I love them. So let's make some more. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing comments. I'm seeing hearts. You want to see my house? I've done some videos of my house. It's not, you know what? The house is just a basic house. It's not anything awesome. Like I see so many, especially on Instagram, the girls I follow are like crazy awesome houses. My house is not awesome at all. It's very kind of dated. You know, you've heard of the boob lights. I have boob lights in my bedroom ceilings. My husband's like, what do you need new lights for? They work fine. I'm like, oh, I hate them. But yeah, so anyway, you know what I mean by boob lights. That's not very nice, but that's what they look like. Look at your lights. If you have the old-fashioned round dome with the little thing, oh, forget it. That's what I call them. I hate them. I hate them. And I have all these lights I could hang and make my house beautiful, but oh wow, it's his house too, so we have to do what he's in there. He's in the other room. Unfortunately, he can hear every word I'm saying. Most of the time he's not home, so it doesn't matter, but today he can hear me. Okay, so I need to make a giant tassel for, I can't remember her name. Was it Ellen maybe? I can't remember her name, but she just messaged me. I was showing my big things and she was loving, I think this is too big. Do you guys care if I run and grab that just for measurement's sake? I am gonna do that. I'm sorry, but I need to make sure I make it the right, hang on. Okay, I got it. All right. She wanted mine. I'm like, no, I can't sell you mine. But I'm gonna make her one like this. So you can see how big it is. And I told her I won't make it too expensive. Like I won't do all the lace and stuff. But I just wanted an idea of the length of this. So, oh yeah, whoops, I need to put my camera down, don't I? Yeah, sorry. Okay, so yeah, there's doubled. Okay, that's all I needed. So let's whack this down to where I need it, which is right here, okay? So I'm gonna fold this in half when I'm done. Now, I don't know if she is a rustic lady or a clean, like I can make them all whites, white muslin shreds, and I will do a couple like that, but I'm gonna give her a mix. And I feel like this is really fat. So let's cut it down. This is just muslin. I'm gonna show you how I rip it. So pretend that's a big sheet, and you just snip it to get it started. That makes it the easiest. And then, yeah, see how the muslin, I don't get all those strings that I got with the other. So that's a much better size. So I'm just gonna keep the same length going. This is too short. And I'm gonna give her another one of those. So let's do this. I'm gonna double it up just to be a little bit faster, maybe. I don't know if it is or not. And then whack it off down here, like that. And then, so this is the start of her tassel, okay? I told her I would do mostly muslin. Here's a shred that's not quite as stained up. Well, it is a little bit at the top, but that'll be grabbed, so. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the sheets are just much stringier. This is actually an old sheet, for sure. Not an old sheet, I mean a new sheet. No one ever slept on them. They were privacy. They were hiding my husband's not equipment, but tools and stuff in the garage. Okay, so this is way too short. This one's always pretty. I got plenty of that. Let's do 2. So there's one length. Then I'll just bring it right back down. We'll do 2 lengths of this. Put the pin back in here. I'm just using this one a lot because it was on top. And then again, I love this for all of the texture of it, and it's handmade. Can you see the difference? Like this would be a handmade. So this is like extra, extra special. And then this is just like a store-bought manufactured. It's just a lot, you know, you can tell it's not made by hand. Like this one is handmade. This little tiny tatting is handmade. Wouldn't you? Oh gosh, I would love to be able to make that. Sit and watch Netflix all evening and make a whole bunch of that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give her a strip of this. This is just awesome. It'll probably get lost in it, but I know it's in there. And if she happens to be watching this, she'll see it too. And I think her name was Ellen. I can't remember. I had several people. There was a Cindy and there was a Sandy. I had several people message me after that last video, so I don't know for sure which one wanted that, but okay. Oh, so what else I started to tell you is I have a box full of all colors, blues and peaches and black and I don't know, green. There's all kinds of color. I don't buy a lot of colored antique lace, but I do have some, and it's nice for little accent pieces, but if someone needed a certain color, I do possibly have it. Here's another piece. That's neat. That's a handmade piece. Wow. That's nice. It's amazing. Some of this is French. It depends on the ladies that I'm buying from at the shows. And some of the, oh my gosh, some of it, I keep it in bags and it's in Tammy's drawer because it's very nice stuff. But look how pretty it's coming. So yeah, she's gonna have a nice long one here. Okay, now I feel like it needs more bulk, so I'm gonna go for more of the light colored shreds, I think, because I have so many of the dark. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna cut this again because I don't want any big chunks. Where's my scissors? Oh, here they are. I don't want any big chunks, so I'm gonna cut myself. You know, when you're sitting watching TV and you're ripping shreds, you make them an inch, but you really want them like a half an inch is good. But you get tired of doing it after a while, so an inch is good. And then just to sit when you're doing something like this to rip it down is really easy. And sometimes, like when I'm doing lamps, I want them fatter. When I'm doing lamp shades, the ones like I showed in the last video there at the beginning, I like the fatter muslin strips. So it just depends on what you're making. So it's better to make them a little fatter and then rip them down if you need them ripped. Okay, and then that's too short. All right, so that's a little more bulk. A little bit more. Let me see how much I have in mine. Oh, I have a good bit more. Okay, let's keep on rolling. It takes a lot to make them like this. So I didn't plan on doing this, but I did have a lady request a bigger one, so I'm gonna make that for her. So I'll add another piece of lace. Okay, that's too small, so I'm digging through here what all I have, and that's too fat. Oh, this is pretty. That's a pretty one. Okay. And then I want to add a couple strips of this lace. This is tea dyed. I put it, I think this might have been instant coffee actually. And these were probably old curtains, or I don't think it was a lace tablecloth. I think it is too thin, but I would say they were like shears from Goodwill. So wash them. Of course you want to wash them just because. And then I put them in instant coffee, but the instant coffee smelled so strong, so I washed it, so most of it came out. I didn't like that. I love the smell of coffee, but instant coffee doesn't smell like coffee. To me, dried on fabric, it stinks, I think. So yeah, so I cut it up. Okay, what's this? Let's see. $10. I don't even know. Let me see what this is. These are nice and heavy. Ooh, and nice and long too. Let's see. Are they gonna move? Oh yeah, they're gonna move when I cut it. Oh, that would have been so pretty in there though, wouldn't it? I mean, they're all chippy and awesome, but yeah, you have to watch when you're buying your old pearls because a lot of times, oh here, let's see, the pearls will move on the string, and you want the kind that don't move on the string. So yeah, like this will work perfect. So these don't move on the string. I don't think they're very old, but they are, and that is just long enough. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that's exactly long enough. Yay. Okay, so there's a strand of pearls for her. I'm sure I picked them up at a thrift store, or you know, it could have been at an antique show. I don't know. I love this stuff, and I know this isn't old, but I love the texture of this. I don't know if I added it into this one, but I do usually put a piece of that in there. I'm not seeing it in that one, but I'm gonna put a piece in. It's fun. If she doesn't like it, she can cut it out. Right? Cut it out. Okay, and so when you're using these pom-poms, you always want to make sure that you cut that part off. Like I don't see how that is, if that was the end of your tassel or that. You want that to be the end of your tassel. So that's just none of these things are rules, you guys. I'm just telling you what the things that I look at and look for and try to make sure of. Okay, I'm looking to see what else can I use. I feel like that's just pretty nice though. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it done. I love it. You can see all the pearls, you can see all the things. I'm gonna call this one done. Okay, so now I need a piece. Oh, I don't need anything that long. Oh, that's the other end. Okay, fine, I'll take a long one. It's fine, fine. All right, and so I'm gonna give her plenty of length here, and I'm just gonna tie it in a double knot in the middle. Make sure I got the middle. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna pull it, where is it here? Pull it tight, and I'm gonna knot it again, just so that she's knotted. Okay, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay. Then, now I need to come up with the top, and I think I want to use one of these big turned pieces of wood. I love that. And you need something sizable on the top for something big like this. Okay. Get it all. Oh boy, I flipped it. Okay, there we go. There we go. So there's that. Oh shoot, I lost the other end of my I lost the other end of my tie. Well, I could use any of them, but still, darn. Well, we'll just use, no, I need it. But I need it. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right, we'll just go with this one. I need to shove this through. This is the other side of the, of the knot. I hope that's making sense. I probably just lost half of you right there. I'll show you. So whatever you use to tie, okay, to tie, goes through. Both of them go through. There you go. So see, now it opens like that. So now I can do my tie, okay? Now you got it. I lost you, but I got you back, right? I lost you, but I got you back. Welcome back. Let me get rid of the strings here. Okay, so let me cut this down. That's just way too long, but now that I have a length determined, where are my strings? See, I try to hurry and it just makes me slower. Okay, okay, so here's my, okay. All settled down here. All right, there we go. Now, where is that little knob? I might have to get out another one if I don't find it fast. I don't think I put, oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna put a little glass knob on the top for her. I don't know her. I've only talked to her for 2 minutes, but I just got a feeling she's gonna like a glass knob on the top, right? Just got a feeling. Because who wouldn't? Oops, that's upside down. No, it's not. It's right side up. I want it upside down, so it'll be right side up. Oh, I just lost you again, didn't I? Oh man. See, okay, so yeah, it's right side up now, but it was upside down. Okay, so I'm gonna put some hot glue here on this wooden piece because I don't want it coming, like when she opens her box, I don't want it to come apart and be confusing, like what is going on? How does this thing work? I want her to be able to pick up the piece of wood and figure it out. Okay. And then, I'm sorry I'm not looking at your comments. I just want to keep moving. And I love saying hi to everybody. But I feel like I need to keep moving. So now I'm going to tie a knot here to try and help it from slipping. Plus the fact that this is glued to that and that's glued to that. Shouldn't go anywhere, but it also puts a little finish on that, just a little. So there, okay, now we're not done. That's just making the bones. We just built the bones. We still need, like, you know, when you're, when you get ready in the morning and you haven't got your jewelry and your shoes yet, that's what we're gonna do, the jewelry and shoes next. And that can just make or break an outfit, right? So we're gonna make or break this tassel with some jewelry. Okay, I need to make it a little lower. And then I will explain to her that she can adjust this and double knot it once she gets it to the length that she wants. But yeah, so here we go. So this is a big one. I don't typically make them this big, but I had a request for a big one. So I'm making her a big one, all right? So let's put you back down. Let me look at some of your messages just to see. Oh, these are so dirty, I can't even. Wow. I might as well use my own eyes. It looks like Sonia is, oh, it is, it's Sonia. Hi, Sonia, my friend Sonia. Oh my gosh, I've never seen you on my video, I don't think. She's a furniture painter. She sells Junk Monkey paint. Hey, girlfriend. You guys know Sonia. Okay, there's Michelle. You love it. Oh, thank you. Thanks for saying hi, Sonia. Nice to see you. You love the tassels. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mary. Okay, I'm going to keep rolling, you guys. I'm not seeing questions. Where do you find your lace? Dee, I find it at antique shops, mostly vintage markets. You can find it on Etsy, flea markets. You know, you can't go and you kind of just come across it, okay? If that's the only thing you're looking for, it's not much fun because not every booth has it. And then you find it and it's ridiculously like crazy expensive, so you can't buy it there either, you know, so it's just, it takes a lot to find it, but it doesn't have to be antique lace, you guys. You can use all of the different laces from Hobby Lobby. They don't have to be old. That's just my thing, and I think you'll find when you start adding up, even the Hobby Lobby lace adds up. You know, it just, anything you do adds up, and the more you do, the more it is, but it's also awesome. So, okay, now to this one, I don't know what she would like. I have this awesome, look at that, this awesome stopwatch though. That's pretty, oh, I should probably put that in one with black though. I was thinking about using that with black and possibly leaving it open, hang it there. I think that's cool. I'm gonna save that one for black. I'm sorry if you were the one that wanted this. I do remember her saying she liked skeleton keys, and I did not bring any skeleton keys down. I have this one, but it's new. It's off of a purse. I don't know if it's a fossil. It was off of a, not fossil, let's see. Might be fossil. I was thinking fossil because they have keys on them. I don't even know. I don't have my glasses on again. Doesn't matter. But I thought it was nice and long. Maybe she would like that with the leather tag. I don't know. I'm going to give her the antique. I'm going to give her the antique one because she said something about skeleton keys. And even though this isn't a skeleton key, this is a screw off of a clamp. And my husband just cut it off of the clamp because the clamp part, the C part, the top was broken. So when you would tighten it, there wasn't anything to tighten it to. So I was never going to be able to use or sell that clamp. I have a clamp on the side of the table by where I sit I keep my cell phone tucked in it. It's just something different, you know. And I showed you the drawer pull that I used to hang my glasses off of, right, on the wall the other day. If you guys are catching all my videos, I'm trying to show you all of the different things that I do in my home. Yeah, so there, I love that. That'll be a nice little surprise. And then I have pearls, so I'm thinking something rhinestone-ish, something a little sparkly. We need a little sparkle in this for this gal. Ooh, this is pretty. Let's see. It was $5. That's not bad. We'll do this because this is really old and really pretty. So you can see how old it is. There's the back, and it's got a little clip thing here that I can tie at the top. You can barely see it, but it's there that I can tie with. So I'm going to use that. Let's find another shred. I would say it's some kind of somebody's necklace. Let's see if I can get that through there though. Might be a trick. Let's see. Okay, got it. Okay, so she's got a little bling. Isn't that, I love the bling with the rusty. Can you see that? Like, I love those together. I love that. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I love it. Tammy loves. I can do what I love, right? It's what I love, and I hope you do too. That's what I said right in the beginning. Let's see here. What else do I put? Nothing big. Oh, a pulley. I don't know if she would. With this already rusty, I love this old pulley though. I know what I'm gonna put in. I'm not gonna put that in. But look how cool that's gonna be hanging from one. It's just an old pulley. Ooh, I love that. I either wanna put this little lock, or I've got a lock and key. Look how tiny. I do a lot of, well, I used to do a lot of belt buckles. Now that I've gained weight, I don't wear belts anymore. I have beautiful belt buckles, and I haven't done, but I bought these for my belt buckles. But I also have this. So I'm wondering which she would like. So the door key or the lock and key. And I don't know how to have you guys help me out with that either. I just have to decide myself. I mean, I guess you could say, let's see, the door, we'll call this the door, or the padlock. Let's see if you guys can help me out. I'll let you guys, this will be interactive crafting again. Interactive crafting. Okay, so do you like the door or the padlock? I'll let you guys pick. Somebody type something in, because it doesn't really matter to me. I'm kind of thinking the door thing myself, so I'm not seeing anybody. You guys are just waiting on me to do it. So I'm going to do the door thing because it's bigger and because this tassel's so big. Oh, you like the lock and key. All right, I'll do that. Okay, I love the lock and key. I just was thinking because the tassel was so big, this might show up better. But I do love the lock and key too. Where the heck did it go? I lost it. Oh, I just had, oh, here it is. Yeah, it's special. Padlock. Okay, everybody's liking the padlock, so we'll go with that. What do I know? Okay. They're both awesome, so it doesn't matter. Let's do that, and then I'm going to call her done. And then I'll send her pictures and zero in on this little extra special things that I threw in here, and if she wants more, I can add more once I figure out how much this will be. She can decide if she wants more or whatever. So there's the glass knob, and then this, some kind of a finial. I'm not sure, it's wood, turned wood. And then lots of lace and lots of muslin shreds. I think the muslin shreds just gives it depth and color, both the light and the dark. There is the keys with the padlock. There is the old C-clamp screw with the thing to make it tight, and then a little old antique necklace. So I hope she's gonna love that, and I hope she's watching. So yay! So if she wants anything else, I can certainly add it for her. But for now, I'm gonna call that one done. So let's make another one. Want to? Want to make another one? I do. I want to make another one. You like both, but the door thing goes good with the key. Yeah, you think I should have put them both on there. Well, I can't. I'll give her that option if she wants. It just makes it a little bit more. So it's however much she wants to spend. Okay, let's make some more. Not s'mores. Not in the kitchen. We did have a fire out last night, though. We had our last big windstorm knocked down a big tree branch right in our driveway. My husband had just moved my car. Oh, how lucky is that? I haven't had my car a super long time. I'm going to trim this one down. I feel like it's fat again. It's more like a lampshade, one that I would do a tie on to a lampshade. If you guys saw the video I just did a little bit earlier today, I showed you some of my lampshades that I make and how I use this stuff. I was making a denim one today, which isn't my typical norm thing. I haven't actually never made one, but I wanted to just for fun, just for something different, you know. It's like your typical strawberry ice cream and one day you decide you want a hot fudge, right? It's just something different. That's what I was doing. So, okay, I'm gonna go about that, which is maybe 14 inches, I'm gonna guess, about approximate, if you're wanting an idea. So let's see how this one turns out. I don't have my tape measure here to give you an exact. I used to keep my tape measure here. I wonder if maybe I'll just do an all white, an all muslin shred one. Let's just do that since I got all these shreds here in my hand. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. It's been a while since I've done that. I have one and I think I topped it. I know I did. Beth has it. She's going to be putting it online here soon. But I used bolts for the top of it like this, and then I used. Then this is the shreds, and that's how I made that one. And I don't think I did any tie-ons at all. It's just a simple, tassel. Okay. I love that you guys are, I mean, most of you are liking all of my antique things. I really felt like no one would get it. And so I'm impressed by you all and thrilled that you're intrigued. And so many of you have bought a lot of things from my personal stash, and it just thrills me to death because I'm just happy to see. Most of what I see is on Instagram, people that have the same sort of vintage likes as me. I've not seen a lot on Facebook, so that's why I felt like I'm treading into unfamiliar territory with followers that they might not understand, and I really felt like I needed to do more on Instagram, but I post on my Instagram page every day, and I love it. It's called Tammy Loves, L-O-V-E-S-S-S, if you want to see vintage pictures of all sorts of things like this. You can follow me on Instagram. I like Instagram. It's easy. You put a picture on there and say a little something and you walk away, and it makes your feed look pretty and people love it. And I don't know. I love interacting over there. So I've done a few video things, and I know like all your business coaches say you need to do more. I don't know, I love it. I'm really liking Instagram a lot, but I love the Facebook Lives. So I feel like I get to know you guys better and I can talk to you and stuff. So it's just a whole completely different forum. So it's whatever you like. But if you are on Instagram, so am I. Again, it's T-A-M-I-L-O-V-E-S-S-S. It's Tammy Loves, T-A-M-I. But it was taken, so I added 3 S's on the end. So I was afraid if I did like Tammy dot something, you know, whatever, or start all those dashes and stuff, you wouldn't find me. So it's still Tammy Loves, and I'm sure if you just type in Tammy Loves, it'll pop up. But no, there's 3 S's on the end. I'm not really, I guess I am promoting it. I don't mean really to promote it, but I'm just saying, if you like that stuff. I have another page with my friend Julie over there where we do our janky to swanky. I know a lot of you guys have seen that. We've only done 2 projects so far where we go shopping and we find really janked out something really like, oh, what would you ever do with that? And they have to have two of the same thing, and we buy them, and then we both take them home and do something different with them, and we can't tell the other person what we're doing. And they have been so much fun. So there's an Instagram people that we follow, Farm Shenanigans, and Wesley started it. And so we've copied off of him. Now what he does, he takes different Instagram people and challenges them, and they buy things for each other. And so it's kind of not fair, because you could, and they're really getting meaner to each other and buying really crazy things. And yeah, so we like the idea, if you have to display it in your house and you know you want to keep it, you want to start with something decent. And I think it's fun to have the exact same thing and see how different they are. And they have been different every time, like crazy different. And I love them both. It's not a competition, because I think they're both awesome. I just think it's a fun thing, but it's called Janky to Swank. We call it Janky to Swanky, and it's just where we take something yucky, and both times we've taken you guys where we found it or whatever, and then showed you the before, and it's in my highlights, and it's that page is called Our Vintage Treasuries. And we just made a different page because it's with Julie, and I wanted her to feel like she could post on it too, and so we share that page together. So if you want to check that out, I'm gonna cut one more. I'm gonna call this tassel done. Okay, and it's completely different than the last one. I've only made one. I thought I made two. Oh, I made two. I hung one over there. That's right. Then the last two that I've made, it's completely different. Oh, sheesh, it's a long run, isn't it? Okay. Well, that one's still stuck, so let's take this one. Okay. Yeah. I should turn my muslin the short width instead of the long length of whatever I got. Man, I buy it by the bolt, so that's why they're so long. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm calling this one done. I'm sitting here, I'm being haunted. My creativity is kicking in, and I'm thinking, are you sure you want to leave it plain? Are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think maybe I don't. Maybe that's why I'm being haunted. Maybe I shouldn't. And I'm not being haunted. My, what would it be? Like my subconscious is talking to me, saying, no, you're not done. You can't leave. Oh, I've done them plain before. I don't know why. I feel like this one just needs a little something. I'm just gonna add, just for some texture more than anything, just some of this lace, just a couple of strips. Let me see. Okay. Ah, man. Okay, this will go like that. Okay, then I need to leave myself plenty of length here. I'm gonna tie in a knot. Okay, and then I'm gonna tie in another knot. Okay, so this is all just muslin shreds, you guys. They're not stained, nothing. Just go buy yourself a yard of muslin and start cutting it, making them thin, and there you go. And you can see just those two little pieces of lace, what it added though. So if I take those out, there's just a plain muslin shred. Isn't it cool? I mean, it's just so cool like that. But the little bit of lace it adds, if you'd rather not have lace and you want one, let me know and I'll whip you up one without lace. But that's a pretty fat one. I put a lot of shreds in there. Whoops, and then I need to even up, I need to give it a haircut. Just a little bit here on the bottom. Okay. Oop. These hang in there. Okay. Put that in the trash. Okay, so now we need to give it its top personality, what we want to do on the top. And I really think I'm just going to keep it simple again. I'm going to use one of these big ones, but I'm going to do the unfinished wood. And then if you get it home and you have a red kitchen, you know, you could pull this tight and you could paint this a color if you wanted. But I'm going to leave it, it is unfinished. So it kind of goes nice with the white. Okay, did I get them both? No. Oh, it wasn't even in there. Okay, so I'm shoving this through. Okay, I'm going to glue it down. Like I said, I don't usually glue mine because I can change them out. But the smaller ones, like this length, look great on your Christmas tree, you guys. Really great. So I'm not going to put anything on the top. I just want to keep this one just really simple, like that. So I'll show you how I'm going to finish the top out. So, oh, these strings are sticking to me. And then, so I'm going to tie a double knot. And then I'm going to pull up and I'm going to tie a bow, for Pete's sake. If you cut your muslin, you won't have the strings like that, but you won't have the fuzz on either side. See that both sides have that little fuzzy. I love that little bit of texture, and it kind of makes your muslin want to curl. Like, see how some of it's curling and stuff? So if you cut it, you won't get any of that. And if you don't want that, just cut it. So I'm just going to tie it in a bow so that whoever gets this can, you know, tie it down to here and then cut the rest off. Or if you're hanging it from a lamp and you need to break from the bottom of the shade, you need it extra long, you can make it longer. And if it's not long enough, you just add another piece to it. Because if it's not long enough, you're not going to see your tie anyway. You're not going to see your extension. I've done that. I've had to extend. I've got one lamp that has this big shade, and the knob is way up high, and so you can't see it. You can't see part, like it comes to here. You'd lose the whole top, and the top's like a good part of it. So there is that one. I still feel like I'm a little loppy. I don't mind being a little bit off, but it just feels like there. Okay, so here you go. Just a plain and simple one. But it's so cute, isn't it? It's still pretty big. Actually, it's pretty big. No, it's about the same as that last one I made. Let me hang hers up too. I shouldn't have put it on the floor. But yeah, so here's a big one. And this is the one that I added I added the little diamondy rhinestone necklace and the old thing off of an old clamp and a padlock and keys. And then for those of you that joined late, here's another one that I used. I just used an old empty spool, and I added an old bolt and an old key, and there's an old spring, and I think that's all in that one. There's some pearls in there too, and there's pearls in this big one that I made. So you can make them however you want, but I love having all the little treasures hanging out. I just think it's very unique and fun and interesting. So let's do another. Want to do another? Oh my gosh, I have 143 people. I have 144 people. Holy cow, I need to give something away. I don't think I've ever, maybe only in this, I do like the spring craft-a-thon. That's the only time I've had that many. Hang on, let me find you something here. Okay, I'm gonna give somebody a carrot that I made the other day online out of an old bedspread. How about that, right? Okay, so it has to be somebody watching now. So when I call your name, let me know you're here, and then I'll need you to message me your address, just through Messenger. But yeah, it's a carrot. It's perfect time for a carrot. So hi, Linda. Hello, hello. Welcome to my page. Let's see, I'm gonna pick a winner for this carrot. Since I have so many people, I kind of have to do that. So there, I just scrolled down and I found Lynn Berry. How about Lynn Berry? You're new to my page, I don't recognize your name. So if Lynn Berry is on here, let me know and then message me your address. Okay, and I'll be watching for you just to say hi or hey or something. So congratulations to Lynn Berry, and I probably need to write that down. I have a Sharpie right here. I'll just write it on my tablecloth, Lynnberry. Okay. Excuse me. So yay, we had a winner. So hopefully she's watching. So Lynn Berry, hello. If you're on here, make sure you message me. And yeah, we'll see how many more we get. If we get some more, I got another little something here I'm gonna give away. Something else that I made. I love to give away the things I make, so that's awesome. So yeah, Lynn Berry, we're looking for Lynn Berry. Hopefully she didn't leave. She might have jumped in and out. I don't know. All right, let me have a drink real quick. Okay, let's make one more for sure. One more for sure. Okay. So if we get, where do we want to get to? So we had 143, I think. Oh, there's Lynn Berry just messaged me. Yay! Hi, girl. Okay, she's here. So congratulations. I'll get your address here in a little while. But yeah, if we get back up to 150, let's say 150. Let's see if we can do it. I will give away something else. Maybe I should show you so that you all, you know, do the, I can't even show you my sign because it'll be backwards. I guess I can't. I can fix it. Let's see. I can fix it. Let me make it not be backwards. There. Now I can show you my sign. If you do this, you guys do this, you might get up to 150 and I'll give something else away. How about that? How about that? Okay, so I'm going to put you back how you were because I don't like being backwards. So it's so weird. You guys will have to try it. Do a live sometime and see how weird it is when you switch it and everything's backwards. It's crazy weird. Okay, so I'm just pulling. I'm going to do at least one more. I mean, I'll probably sit here and make more all afternoon, honestly, because I want to use up all of these things. But I'm thinking this time I want to use one of those pocket watches. So, oh, there, she just messaged me her address. That's awesome. It's awesome. Now I don't have to chase her down. You'd be surprised how many people are on Facebook with your name, like with the same name as you. So then you got to go back through and look through all the comments to find the right person. And you look at their little picture that they have. Then you got to go back to Messenger and try to find that person. So thank you for messaging me, Lynn. Appreciate that. Makes it a lot easier. Okay. So, yeah, I think I want to get one of these pocket watches in here. And maybe I should have done the black one. Darn it. I'll do the black and gold next, okay? I'm going to do another rustic one, and then I'll do the black and gold so that you guys can see how that one's going to turn out. I think that one's going to be beautiful. In my mind, it's beautiful anyway. So I don't want to get too much shreds, but the shreds add the bulk, I think, and keep the price down as well. So that's always a good thing. Okay, so I'm just adding different kinds of lace, just whatever I feel like. Well, this one's really pretty. Wow, that's a pretty lace. I never even knew I had that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. That's gonna have to go in my special box. That's pretty. Holy snap. That's really pretty. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put this aside in for me. For my stuff for me. Okay, this is kind of a different sort of, I don't even know what this is. This has been something that someone has cut up because it's got little things in it. It's like, I don't know what it was. It was something. Oh well, we'll lay it in there anyway. I'll just cut that off. So we'll have a little shorty in there. Okay, let's see what else can we add. I need something with a little bulk to it. No, that's too short. That's too short. Oh, here's a good one. Let's add that. Talk about bulk. Look at that. And that's handmade, you guys. That is a handmade piece. So pretty. Look at that. It's all handmade. It's like a doily, like a little mini doily. So, so pretty. That's too short. Oh, I might have, actually, I might have just enough. How about a little strand of pearls? That would be pretty. Let's add a strand of pearls. It's not quite long enough. I love that they're whiter because they really pop out of there. So we're just gonna add one. Okay, so I need a shred. So again, this is just muslin fabric that I buy by the yard. I usually get a whole bolt of it when it's on sale, but you can get it by the yard. I do most of my crafts have muslin shreds in it of some sort of muslin something. I don't know why. I think because it's plain and it's the right colors and it's all the vintage stuff has that look that I love. I still use a little bit of burlap because of the texture. It's the texture and the neutral color. So even though I'm not like burlap crazy like we all were back not all that long ago, I still use it behind buttons on things to pop the buttons. Not pop the buttons off, but I mean to show, oh, there you just hit 150 and I saw it happen. Okay, all right, so let's give something else away. My goodness, you guys are on fire today. What day is this? This is Thursday. I'll have to see what time is it. I need to come back on 3:45 on a Thursday. Maybe I'll find some friends, right? Okay, so you guys have seen me in the past mess around with my little goose egg. My goose egg, all hand painted. It's a real goose egg. Okay, that I have a client that gave them to me. A lady, I'm actually selling a house for her. We go on into closing on the 10th. So yay. She's from out of town. Actually, she found me here on Facebook. Isn't that crazy? And she had a house like 25 minutes from my house. And so I just sold it for her. So yay. So anyway, I do real estate on the side just for fun because we paint houses is what I do. I paint houses and I have a team of girls and Doug. I have one guy, Doug, and we paint houses for a living, have done it for almost 25 years, do a lot of faux finishing, wallpapering, we paint ceilings and trim, all the things. I'm not advertising, I'm just telling you. And this is my decompress, my fun, my soul. Like I love this. So anyway, so I made this, painted the pot online. So this is all paint. I showed you guys how to do it in a video not very long ago. I added brown paper and hot glued it all in. However, it's not, I mean, the hot glue's in the bottom. Like you just can't hot glue every page. And then I made the little flower out of a coffee filter and then I painted it. So, and I painted the egg. So there you go. So I had 150, now I'm down to 148, but I had 150, I saw them. So let me find somebody here. I'm just scrolling through the names and I just stopped on one and it's Diane Fisher Lindsay. Diane Fisher Lindsay. Message me. I'm writing you down. Got the egg. And Lynn Berry got, what else did I have? She got something I made. Oh, the carrot. Okay, yay, okay. Diane Fisher, message me your address, okay? All right, and then I'm gonna keep moving so that you guys can see me do more. And I promise you, I will respond to your questions. I will say hello if you've said hello. I will, I promise. So, oh, this is a cool one. That's different. I really, really liked that. I could do, that's kind of big. I have this blue piece of porcelain blue. Look at that. It's old. Isn't that cool? Could do that. I have two of those. If anybody needs blue, let me know. I'll make you a blue one. This is silver. Oh, I kind of like, this is different. Let's do silver. Okay, so I don't know what these things are. We find them from time to time, antique shopping. I don't know what they are. Maybe you guys know. I was gonna say, I'm gonna guess it's off of a lamp, maybe, you know, like a in between glass balls or something on a lamp, but that hole is so small. That's not what it is. I don't know what it is, so I can't see your messages, so it doesn't matter even if you're telling me. I swiped them out of the way. Oh, Barb's watching from Canada. Oh, Canada. There is Diane. She just messaged me her address. Sweet. Oh, I might not be able to do this with this muslin shred. It's too thick. Darn, I kind of wanted to do that. Oh, I can't get it through there. I said I had, it's a small hole. Shoot, I really wanted to use that. All right, forget that. Now that I have sparkly on my mind, I'm gonna go with this. It was $6. This, take my price tag off here. I'm gonna go with this knob. It's bigger than the other knob that I used on top, but pretty, still very pretty. I'm gonna use that. So let's stuff this muslin shred. Hopefully we can get it through here. It's kind of thick. I picked a thick one. Shouldn't have done that. It's going. It's going. It's going. So I'm just stuffing it through. Oh, you're welcome, Diane. She's messaging me. It's popping up on my top of my phone there. You're very welcome. Whoops, I just broke off the tip. That won't do me any good. Future, I may have to run out and get another one in the kitchen. Oh, I need tweezers. There, yay, I got it. Okay, let's stick a little glue on here. Yay, oh, you guys are liking my tassels and you're liking my bottles. You guys have really been good to me. You're liking all of the crazy things I make. So a lot of you have joined my online group and I appreciate that. I love having all new friends in there. It's just a small little group. And we're working on these old books right now in there. Oh my gosh, I have never in my life seen anything like these books. They're right, you wanna see them? They're right down here. I see some hearts, somebody wants to see them. Okay, they're not put together yet. We have all of the pages are ripped and ready. And then, so the next thing, they call the binding the signature. So we're gonna be doing the signature this month. In there. So last month we did the book part. So this is like the cover of my little book. And we made the patches. I made these on here with you guys. If you look back, you can see how to print on fabric, on muslin. Again, there's your muslin. You guys say, what do I do with it? That's what you do. Upholstery sexies. Does that say upholstery sexies? I don't know what that is. What's it? Upholstery sexies? I don't know what that is. I'll have to find out. Sounds nice. Sounds good. Oh. I don't know what that is. Okay, anyway, yeah. So here's a book. Oh, so this is the front cover. Sorry, that word sexy threw me off. And then we do a plaster thing to kind of try and smooth out the inside cover. So, I mean, it's not smooth, obviously it's got texture, but not like the gauze and the plaster that we do. And then we top it with hot wax, actually. So there's that. So that's the front and back. So this is gonna be a book. I'll be showing them to you when we get them done in the group. If you're interested, if you wanna learn how, you can join the group. It's called Tammy Loves Vintage Treasures. So I love everything, right? I love real estate, I love painting, I love it, yeah. So Vintage Treasures, Tammy Loves Vintage Treasures. You would go to tammyloves.com, T-A-M-I loves.com. And then at the top, you'll see Tammy Loves Vintage Treasures and it talks all about it. So anyway, this is the front cover of my book, and there is, this is a piece of paper that I embedded in there, and then this I carved and stained the little hearts and the little stitch marks, and then I sewed the buttons on, and then this is the muslin patch again. So they're just so, I just think they're so interesting. And then carved all the little circles, and then this is the back. Oh, I'd have to flip you around, but it says goodness, and then it's like a little poem about goodness. And then there's an old, this was an old business card, an old calling card, and then it had the company was on the back side, and I I copied it onto fabric, which you guys catch the videos and you'll see that. So anyway, that's all about that. A needle. Somebody said something about a needle. I needed a needle. And I got the cutest little needle case, but I don't know. And I brought it down here. Here it is. Yeah, it's a magnet. Have you ever seen that? It's a magnet, and I've got these big, big needles. And so the magnet holds your needles in the bottom. Huh. I do have my needles here, Lori. I got them, but I thought by the time I try and thread this onto the needle, I'd have it through this, so I'm not messing with it. Okay, so let's get back to business here. So this, I'm gonna call this done. I'm gonna tie it in a bow so that it can be adjusted to whether you're gonna tie it on a knob or from a lamp, from a lamp on-off switch, or from a knob, or whatever. You guys might have a hook or something somewhere that you want to hang it off of, and that's just great. So I could leave that like that, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it could be so done. But I feel, I'll make sure you guys are looking down. But I feel like I want to add something, and it can't be very big. I don't want to add that. I do have this really cool key. It's kind of big. I didn't bring a lot yet. Oh, I have this key, but it's kind of long. I think maybe I will use that though. I kind of like that. Let's do this key. And I'm gonna go right through the key part itself. Now this is not an old key. This key was on I think it was on a purse or a travel bag or something of either mine or my kids. But I couldn't throw it away. It's not an old key, so I will disclose that right now. I don't want it to hang lower than my, yeah, oh yeah, I don't mind that at all. It's cute, right? So there's your key hiding in there with the leather tag on it. I love it. That is just gonna be done. I'm gonna call that one just sometimes less is more. That's the theme of this one. Less is definitely more. And I love it. I couldn't love it more. I think it's sweet. I mean, when you get it home, if you want to tie something else on, feel free. Have at it. You can do that. So there's 4 that we made during this video. I want to make that black one. Oh, and I want to make something with this. And I want to make something with the, I need to keep going. I need to keep going. I'm going to keep going. What the heck? Right? You guys can, for all the new people, all the old people, you've already seen me. You don't, I'm not going to do anything, but keep going. Keep doing the same thing. And I want to add, this time I'm going to work on the black one. What do I do with this, for this watch, this stopwatch, because it's all black. A pocket watch, I mean. It's an old pocket watch. I don't know how old it is, but I did get it at an antique show. And actually the numbers are sideways, but I think that's beautiful. And I think it'll look really pretty with some black. But I don't know if any of my, here's a skinny black. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't know if I had any skinny black. That's not skinny. I mean, it's not long enough. I think it needs to be a little bit long. These too fat and too small. I don't do a lot with color, you guys, so I might have to seam bind this whole thing. Let's see what this is. I have new black lace upstairs, but I like to keep, oh there, this is long enough. Oh, that's plenty long. Okay, we got at least 2 pieces of that. That's seam binding, and that just leaves a little nothing. I think that's all the black I'm seeing. It's too short. Okay. I don't know. Okay, that's good. Oh my gosh, my pants are, I have black pants on there. Never work with fabric in black pants, I guess. Okay. So let's do some blacks. Isn't that black gonna be just stunning? Okay, this will be a bedroom tassel. We're gonna make a bedroom tassel. Okay, so this lace is a little bit wider than the other laces. And I have to picture like what length, oh, I don't know, that's all finished. Someone's used Rick Rack scissors to cut the end of that. I don't have those. I do have some, but I don't have them here. So I need to figure out what length. I think that's a good length right there. So we're gonna have us a little bit bigger of a tassel. Okay. So I'm gonna use 2. I do have Rick Rack scissors. I just don't have them here, so I'll at least angle it. Whoops, I did it the wrong way. I angled it like ribbon. I did it this way. And whoever cut that did it pointy, so you need to go that way. Yeah, to a point. Okay. All right, because I love that. It's got a little bit of ruffle to it. See? And then there's mine. Not as oh, I didn't do very good on the tip either. Whoops. Let's fix that. But yeah, I'll come back with my Rick Racked scissors, and if I forget, then they're at least both the same length or the same shape. So that's good. There goes my driveway alarm again. I'm picking up all of the strings that are on the table from everything else. Okay. So I don't have quite enough to do 3 pieces of this, so I'm just going to do the 2. I should have ironed it. I wasn't thinking about doing a black one. So, oops, good grief. It's probably the neighbor's cat out sitting on our railroad tie we have by our driveway. Sorry about that noise. I hate that thing. We got it years ago, you know, when someone's coming to pick you up. We had 2 daughters and people, friends, and even my friends, my husband's friends, going golfing or whatever. And we always hated to make them come all the way up and in to say they're here. So we put that thing in, and now you just text people and say, hey, I'm here. I'm on my way or whatever. But he likes that thing. Drives me nuts. Okay, I can only put 1 piece because it's too short, so I'm gonna put that back with my black stuff. And this piece of, yeah, this is long enough. Okay, so this is just a piece of seam binding. I'm gonna get some more out here. I'm gonna tell you all about it. What is that noise? Oh, it's he's mowing. That's what it is. I thought he went upstairs to take a nap. He's out mowing. He's out mowing around the, oh, I can't get it to uncurl, so we'll just, oh, I'm gonna wad this up and put it in my bag with the black. So I have a bag here with all my dark seam bindings. And it's all been, I got it wet and I rubber banded it so it would all wrinkle up. And so, and that's his phone making all kinds of noise. Hopefully he won't get another, I was just gonna say, hopefully he doesn't get a phone call, and he did. Didn't even spit it out. Oh man, so girls, we have to listen to his phone. Oh. How y'all doing with your husband's home all day, right? How's that going for you? Oh my gosh. I'm used to peace and quiet when I can be here. Oh man. How are you doing? I'm not sure how I'm doing. Oh, someone wants the black one. Tina, girlfriend, you trust me. She's trusting in me. You will love it, I promise you. Okay, it's yours. I'm making this one for Tina. Stay with me so I can ask you whatever I need to ask you. I might need to ask you something since now it belongs to somebody. Okay, so I'm gonna use, this is a sexy tassel. That's what it is. It's the bedroom tassel. Won't it be perfect for a bedroom? Okay, so right now I'm using all of the already wrinkled, I mean, you can see how it's all wiggly and boinky. Boinky, I think that's a word. And so I've just wet it and wadded it and tied it with a rubber band and let it lay and dry. Okay, and this stuff is called Hug Snug. Write that down, Hug Snug. And it's an antique, it's old seam binding, vintage looking ribbon. And I don't know if they still manufacture it. I don't think so. That one's a little bit short, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in just for a little interest in the layers. Okay, so I have all black. Now this is gold and white, so I don't know. Let's just see. Let me find a really thin, yeah, like this. Something really thin. Let's just see. Tina, it was Tina, right? I think Tina wanted it. I think I just mailed you a package. Was it today? I just mailed you your other stuff, darn it. What did you get? A bottle and some antique treasures? You bought. Okay, do you like the white? The white's kind of sticking out there, isn't it? I don't think I do. I'll lay it here and I'll watch for your message. Yes, white, no white. Tell me what you want. Let's try, keep watching for you, girl. Maybe an antique sort of little something. Yes, white or no white? Yes, from Amazon. Yes, I should put a link for you guys. I just never did. But yeah, Amazon. Hug Snug. H-U-G, like a hug, and Snug, S-N-U-G. Hug Snug. Okay. Shoot, sorry, my daughter just called. How do we feel about that? Let me turn it over. Oh, shoot, my daughter called again. Sorry. I don't know. I'm indifferent here. I'm not sure. Since I'm making it for someone else now, it makes me nervous. I would probably leave it in. Love the tassel. Just started watching you. Hi, Peggy. Thank you for watching. I think Tina said she wanted to buy it, and then she must have left. So she's leaving it up to me. I don't know. I feel like leaving it in because of the brightness of the clock face. I think I'm gonna leave it in there. You like that color? Okay, good. Thanks, Cheryl. I'm gonna go with that. The one in California, yes, she's tried to call me twice, so something's up. Who knows what? But I'm sure she knows if I don't answer that I'm online. So all she has to do is check. So if she needs me, she'll probably jump on here and say, Mom, emergency. She's a long way from home and she's just a little youngin', so we try not to think about it. She's out there. Well, she's not modeling right now. There's none of the girls are working. So yeah, I'm gonna push that black back a little bit. And all this lace that I'm using is very pretty and soft. So yeah, I'm not gonna add a lot of it, but I think I'm going to go with some. There, it just depends on how you turn it. Oh, thank you, Terry. You like the beige. Thank you. Good. All right, so I'm gonna call it done. I think it's adorable. So, and I think that the little clock is gonna hang really well. And I've got a couple other little gold things I'm gonna put in here. But first, looks like Terry might have said I want it and left. Let's see, did she? No, that wasn't her. Do you sell? Yes, I do, Tracy. You know, we're working on getting some things online. I have 2 girls working, but I have to take the pictures and do all the sizes and, you know, like how tall and how wide and the descriptions and all the things. And it's just something new for me. I've never done all of that. So I'm learning. So yes, but people have been just messaging me, can I buy this from you? Can I buy that from you? And it's been great because that's easier. And then I just message them. We talk back and forth on the phone. I call them through Messenger. You can call people. And yeah, it's been working out great. I've been super busy. It's why I haven't had time to get anything online. I am in Ohio. I'm in Zanesville, about an hour east of Columbus. So I love that chain. I love the idea of a chain in there. And then I'll tie some little black shreds off of it. So I love that. I should put this on a chain, actually, if I could find a shorter piece of a chain. But I need one with like a, oh, look at that one with the pearls. That's pretty. Before we get lost, that's a pretty chain. Wouldn't that be a pretty necklace, a pretty tassel necklace? I've never made a tassel necklace. You guys all watch Barb, I'm sure, on the Shabby Trees. She makes tassel necklaces. That would be a great chain for a tassel necklace. It's so pretty, right? It's all vintagey. I might keep that out and try one. I keep thinking I'm going to try one. I know she uses that Hug Snug. I don't think she said that. She just says ribbon, but I'm sure it's Hug Snug. You can just tell by looking at it. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's a pretty, can you see that through there? Wow, that's a pretty piece right there. $10. Woo, pretty though. Really pretty. There's a cross. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know someone's gonna say you should have laid this out. Just don't know what I'm. Ooh, here, this is, maybe this is good. You don't, oh shoot, it's just little pieces. Oh darn, that's no good. Why would I buy a bag of little pieces? I must have made something back in the day. Who knows? That is not what I thought it was. Darn. All right, what's this? This looks pretty. Look at that though. How cute. It's got little tassels. How cute would that be in a, I'd have to make one exactly, like it would have to be like, this would have been really pretty in that big long one. I might have to lay that out and do that. All right, let's keep going. I need a chain. I just need a chain. Here's a chain, maybe. Here's a chain. Let's see what this is. Oops, it's got a knot in it. Oh, it's an old one. But it's older than the clock. Doesn't look as old as this chain does. I don't know if it will clean up. And it's got a clasp on the end, but I can't tie anything on the other end. Oh, poop. Okay, you guys, you're gonna be dropping like flies. We're not gonna hit the 200 mark for another giveaway, I don't think. Oh well, maybe the next one, right? Maybe the next one. Okay, let's see here. Here, maybe this is a good one. Oh, this has a, whoops. This has a really pretty end on it too. Okay, I'm going for this one. That is so pretty. Let's see, how can I get this to work? Let me see, oh my gosh. So this, look at this. This alligator clasps, I think that's what they call those, into this. And look how pretty that is. That's the clasp. So I'm liking that a lot. So, because that gives me a great place to tie a ribbon on. So when you're getting ready to put your stuff in the yard sale, you might want to rethink that. Boy, I wish I'd have just made that a snap longer. That is so pretty. If I'd have made this necklace longer and then hung that off of there, it's too long. Darn, I'm trying, you guys, I'm trying. That goes with that, that goes with that. I am really trying to find, here's this one. This one's a bunch of glass. It's not long enough either. Let me see if I can cut this. Yeah, I'm gonna cut, this is gonna work one way or another. This one is gonna be the one. So, we're just doing it. We're doing it, we're gonna make it work. Now, I need to keep the ring on the end. Let's see. Okay, so that's got a ring on the end, so it's gonna be tight, but we'll get her in there. Okay, so, oh, that's beautiful. She's gonna love it. And look, oh, I didn't even see this. This has these little tiny, right here, little like rhinestone things, and then all the clear, oh, that's so pretty. That's gonna look beautiful in here, just absolutely stunning. Okay, so, by rights, I should probably sew or wire it on, but I'm not into sewing nor wiring. And I broke off the end off of that, so let me try the pencil. And I'm gonna shove a little bit of this ribbon into the end of the hole that I left here. Let's see if I can get a hold of it. Oh, these fingernails. I sat twice now. I have sat and sanded them down. I hadn't worn acrylic nails in years, and I've probably had them on now for almost a year, I'd say, pretty close to a year, and now look what's happening. And I'm doing all this stuff with my hands and showing you guys up close. Oh man. Between your hair growing out, the highlights in your hair growing out, and your nails growing out, we're all gonna be a mess. But the beauty of it is we're all in it together, so I'm cool with that, right? Okay, let's see. Wait, I don't want to do that yet. I need to put this in here, and I'm going to tie this little clock in here. So I would call these things vintage. I wouldn't say that they're antique. I'm thinking that they're vintage, which it means it's old, but it's not, what is it, 100 years old? It has to be an antique or something like that. I think a lot of these things are vintage, just used. Oh, some of it's antique, no doubt about it, but I don't think that the clock is antique. Okay, so what did I just do? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I just had to think for a minute what just happened here. Okay, so I'm just gonna snip the end of that off because I just want the little tie there. It's got a brown tie. I must have had it on something else at some point. I'm gonna take that brown tie off because it's bothering me. I thought I liked it, but now the direction this thing's going, I don't like it. Okay, so see, I put a little black tie, so I attached the necklace part to the clock part through that ring with just a little piece of a muslin shred. Okay, got it? Okay, then on the other end, because I have an alligator claw thing, I'm gonna put another little tie, so it'll look like almost like a little bird almost. You'll see if it does what I think it's gonna do. So I'm gonna tie that on a double. Okay, I mean, you guys want to see how this is. I know it's taking a while, but they take a while. Like that's how they are. This is like the real deal. I'm not just whipping it out to, oh, here's another craft for you. I'm seriously doing something that I make, and this is how I make it, and this, you know, I'm sharing with you the facts. I'm sharing the facts. So I have this thing all a mess. Let's see here. I might have to relay this out. Kind of got a mess. So I got another end here of this other piece of a necklace that I put in. Well, I think I put the whole necklace in. So I'm going to do it through the clasp again. And it's all the little details that make it special. You know, we can all, oh, that's not good. What is that? That's where it's broke off of its necklace. I need to cut, there's a broken clamp thing on there I don't like. And those cutters came from Lowe's. You guys want, like those are what I use to cut off of a button, like the backs of buttons, and you need to get in there tight. They're just flat like that. And I can link them if you guys would rather Amazon shop them. I can link them for you. Just let me know. I'd love your cutters. And I'll link them for you. Okay, so then I find the other end of this. But yeah, so I don't even know what I was saying, but I'm sure it was something about doing a good job, and you know, I'm on here doing what I would be doing like for a craft show or a vintage market, and this is how they're made. So I'm not just whipping one out for you. So now when you go to a show and you see handmade jewelry, handmade things, you'll know that, yeah, it takes a minute to make those things. And yeah, it takes a lot of things too. A lot of treasures go into it. So there's a black. Okay, so let's see how far off I am with all of my things. So see how I said they'll look like birds? See them? See them? So that's the bottoms of the necklace. So she can take that, like cut it out of there if she doesn't want it. But I kind of like it. I think it makes it interesting. Okay, so do I want to add anything else? I'm thinking it might need one more thing, and I don't know whether she wants this opened or closed. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it for her. I'm gonna close it just for shipping and stuff. I don't want it to break off. but she'll be able to open it right up. Okay, I love it. So let's use, where's my, oh, did I not grab the roll of black Hug Snug? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I thought I did. Oh, here it is. I did. Just didn't see it. Okay. So this is your Hug Snug. It's just called seam binding. I'm gonna give her a nice piece here. Grabbing it right up from the middle. And I'm gonna double check that I'm in the middle. Okay, and I'm gonna tie it down. Yay, I love that I'm making this for somebody. It makes it feel more special. I don't know, I love it. And someone that's ordered from me before and knows my style, and yay, yay Tina, yay. Okay, and I just met her too. I just met her a couple weeks ago maybe. Awesome. All right, makes me feel good. Okay, so now for the top. Oh yes, you're there. You like it? Thank you. Yay, she likes it. So all I did, right now you have 2 necklaces and then the clock. And I think when you see it in person, you'll really be able to see those necklaces hanging. Do you want anything else tied in? I've got a pin, you know, or like an earring or something like that added. Do you want any more tied in, or do you want to leave the bottom part done? That's question number 1. And then while I'm waiting on you to answer more or good, more or we're good. I mean, I've got a gold key right here I could add if you want an old key. Okay, and then in the meantime, I need to figure out a top. So I feel like the glass top will probably be the best. I bought a big bag of these unfinished wood things. So we could do, okay, I'm gonna give you a couple of options. I don't think any of these glass things will be good. Hi Vicky, it's gorgeous. She hasn't answered me yet, so I'm not gonna add anything if she doesn't answer me. But now I have to decide, do we want the glass doorknob top, or, which is very glitzy with the glitzy, or do I want this with black trim, black lace? I don't know. What do we want? Here's a piece of black lace right here. So let's just go ahead, put that right on there. I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue a piece of this to it. Do you want, Tina, are you here? Do you want anything else in the tassel? And do you want the spool or the knob, the glass knob for the top? Tell me what you want. And if you don't tell me, I'll just have to pick one. Keep moving. Glass. Okay, thank you. Okay, so here is what the little, like the spool with some black thread on would have looked like. See? Okay, and she wants the glass knob though, so I'll throw that back in. We'll use that on another one. Now my skewer is broken, so let's see if it, oh yeah, oh heck yeah. That seam binding is a lot thinner than the muslin shreds. So there you go. Beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to tie it in a double knot. Whoops, I forgot to hot glue it down. So let me put a little hot glue here. There goes my water for my ice cubes. You know, the house is so quiet when you're home alone, and then you get on here, and it's like, my husband's mowing, and the water's going, and the dryer's running, and the driveway thing, alarm's going off, and his phone's ringing, all the noises you don't even notice. And I said earlier, I used to have Lola barking all the time when I would do a video. I don't know why, but she always had to go out when I would do a video. Even if I put her out before a video, she had to go out. Bless her heart. Now I'd give anything to let her out. Let her annoy me like she used to, right? I'd give anything. Okay, let's snip this off. Okay, so there you go. I made you long enough to do a knob or a lamp. You might have to do an extension. It's not super duper long, but it's plenty long for a knob. So if you want to hang it on a lamp, you're good. I would say you're good. If you want to put it on a knob, you can untie it and tie it around your knob. Okay, so you don't have, whoops, that's my magnet. So here you go, and let me show you all the things. And this is her thing in here. I didn't see her say she wanted anything else in it, so I'm gonna call this one done. And it's beautiful. That's a little long right there. I'm gonna put this aside for Tina. She was watching me here make it and says she wants it, so she claimed it. Hopefully no one else claimed it before her. I never thought about that happening. Maybe that I missed, but I love it. I love all of the lace. I don't have a lot of black, you know, I don't have a lot of black, but you love it. Okay, great. She loves it. Yay! I do too. I love it. Can you, let's see. Let me see here. Isn't it pretty? It's so, you just don't find tassels like this at Walmart, right? Absolutely not. So here's what we've made in this video. We've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And every single one of them is a little different when they all have different treasures hanging on them. But this one has the rhinestone necklace. I made this one for someone that watched the video earlier. This one has old washers and an old spring. Like, they're awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I hang them just like that. I hang them on a knob just like that. I mean, I got a bunch of them hanging there, but I'll hang them on a knob or I hang them off of my lamps. They vary. It depends on what I have in them. So I can do you up a simple muslin shred with a cute top, probably 20 bucks, maybe 30, 35. The bigger one's probably pushing 35, but it just depends on what I put in it. So if it's just muslin shreds, I don't have anything in that. So, you know, I could make you a muslin shred, even with, you know, a simple, look how many I got. I can put a spool on it for 10 bucks if you want. It's just what you want. So usually I say, tell me what you want to spend and I'll make you one. So I don't have a system. So there you go. You love the one with the old watch? Yeah, I do too. That's a beauty. So I have all the rest of this stuff here. We're 122 people. I don't know who's new and who's old. Look at this big key. I wanted to put this on. I want to put all these things on one. Look, I love this. I showed you this a minute ago. This old pulley, and then look at this key. Wouldn't that? Let's do one more. What the heck? Since there's so many, let's just throw out one more. Why not? My workspace. I'm gonna have to put a new table, and it's doing me no good. My table is ruined. I need to do I wonder if Sonia's still on here. I doubt it. Do some paint my table. You know what? I paint my table in a minute, and it has all the spindles underneath, like the long panel of spindles and the clawfoot and all that old oak crap. But I don't want to paint these chairs. Look at them. Look at all those spindles, and there's 8 of them. Ugh, like that's the worst. And there's paint on them, like they're a mess. I don't want to paint the chairs. You could watch all day. All right, girlfriend, I'll make you one more. You're new to my page. Well, welcome. Thank you. Oh, you do? Oh, how lucky are you, Darla? Oh my gosh, I love tatting. I buy it whenever I can find it, unless they're ridiculous on their price. Like sometimes it's just so expensive. And then they say, oh, it's from France or it's whatever, it's some special something, which I don't know all of that. I'm not a lace snob. And I mean that as a good thing. There are lace snobs out there that are like all about it, and they can take one look at it and know what country it was made from, what pattern they use, like they know all about it. That is definitely not me. So I just buy it if it's pretty and the price is right. So that's me. So, okay, I'm just trying to judge a length, a good length for these, to tie these 2 things onto one. And we're gonna make another one here. I promise I'll answer your comments, you guys. You're so sweet to be commenting to me. Sometimes at the end I sit and answer some, but really then I still sit down and go back and answer everything. So I promise you, if you look back, even if you just said hi, I'll say hi, I promise. So, although the other night I was halfway through, I knew there were more to go, and it wouldn't let me do anymore. Like they just disappeared, and I knew there were more, so you might have to ask me again, and I don't mind. Like, I'm not ignoring you, I swear. I am trying to answer everybody. It usually takes a good hour to 2 hours to sit and answer everybody's everything, but I do it all the time because I love all the questions and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little skinnier. Again, this is more like for making a lampshade. And this is a sheet instead of muslin. I can tell because of all the hairy, all the stringy strings. Do I have you too far down? I have you a little bit too far down. Okay. So, okay. So yeah, so since I ripped it, and this is a sheet, like when I talk about all of the strings, see the stringing here? See all this stringing? I don't want that. So I'm pulling all of that out of it. And you just go like this and pull on it, and you work that stringing to the bottom and get rid of it because it's bad. You don't want that. I mean, you might want it, but I don't want it. And there's nothing wrong with it if you want it. You're making it. It's your tassel. You do what you want. There's no rule book that says you can't have strings in your tassel. I promise. So do what you want. But I don't like it. And yeah, if you rip up an old sheet, at least the ones that I bought at Walmart probably, are very, very stringy. So I prefer the muslin. And that is the reason why. Oh, there's the driveway alarm again. And this one's too short. Let's do one more stained one. You can see I like this muslin shreds. Now this has been stained with tea. I was going to say iced tea, but it's not iced tea. With tea. I used the family style tea bags from, I think, Louisiana, and you put like 4 or 5 and just put a little bit of water in the bottom of your pan, just a little bit, like what you make to pour your other water in. That's what you're doing. And then don't add your extra water. Just that steeping, just that really thick, not thick, but heavy tea, and then just plunge your shreds down in the pan after it cools. Whoops, I don't want to throw that away. After it cools, and then, or cools down at least. I don't know if you want it boiling hot. And then let it sit for a little while just to stain it extra good. And then, like the place, I don't want too much of that. Where it's really dark is where the tea bags hit, I think. So I kind of stir it around. I had a tea bag break on me. So that kind of makes a mess. Okay, this is too short. This black goes with the black over here. Try to keep my, oh, there's more black. Oh, there's the black tatting I was looking for. Look at that, you guys. I have black. Tatting is this really little stuff. And that's what I was looking for that other one. I wanted to add that to it, but it's too late and it doesn't need it. I think we've filled it out just fine. So I didn't know I had my black stuff in here. Oh, look at this. This is good. This is really different. Look at that. That's a tatting too. I think it is. Somebody watching may say that is not tatting, and you would be right, because I don't know. But I think anything little tiny like that is called tatting. And I love it. Love, love, love it. And it's hard, hard, hard to come by. Okay, let's do a piece of something thick, like this. Okay. Oh, look at this tatting. I think I might have already showed you that. Look at that little tatting. Oh my gosh, it's just so, I mean, look at it on my thumb. That shows you, it's just so little. But I don't think I need it. Well, let me see. I might put a chain in it. Doesn't hurt to add one. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. I'm gonna take a shred. Here, this is a knot in it. I don't need that good one. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull it up from the middle with this piece of, I'm gonna find the middle here. So let me put you up just a little bit, a little tiny bit. Now I didn't add any chains or anything like that to it. Didn't add pearls, nothing like that. This one's just gonna be different from the others. Okay, so I double knotted it. And then you pull down and you'll never find the middle again. It's not gonna split apart like legs. It'll be just like that. Okay, so there is a tassel. Now I want to tie on, let me go this way. I want to tie on, oh, he's mowing again out there. Sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh, can you see how that is so annoying? Jennifer Allwood has one of those, and I listen to hers and I feel for her. And she always says, oh man. I don't remember what, I think hers is an alarm or something in her house. I don't know, kids going in and out. I can't remember what it is, but it's so familiar to me. Oh. So, okay, there is the old pulley. And then I want to put the key in. So I'm going to put this old, look at this old brass key. My gosh. It says C31E. E is in Edward. Charles Edward. Yep, 31. C31E. How cool. How cool. If your name was Cindy Edwards and you were 31 years old, you would need this. Right? That's just meant to be. You would need this key. I'll just tie it on in case there is one. You can text me and I'll put something else on here. Hi, Nancy. What are you saying, friend? Let me see my glasses again. They're dirty again. You have some beads, a hat, and some lace from your great grandma. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Did you see the old bottles that I made? Look back on my videos for the old bottles. They're stunning. Let's see, I have some right here, right behind me. I have several that I've made. Let me show you in case you've missed. Oh, that looks like a tassel, but it's really a wreath. I did a wreath, I did a couple of wreaths. Okay, so let me show you. Here's a couple bottles. Let me show you a couple bottles just to inspire you, okay? Before you go, you know, if you have jewelry and things, you know, here's an old button. There's an old clock face, lots of lace, and then I do buttons up the back. I've done these a couple of times on videos here recently. One was recently. And this was an old wood screw, I'd like to think it was like in a barrel, like a whiskey barrel or a water barrel, you know, on the back of a wagon. That's what I like to think, because it looks really old. And then this is a valve of some sort, and I put a pretty button on the hole of the valve. So this is something else that I do. This to me is more treasureful, more keepsake maybe, than the tassels. But if you knew that your grandmother made all of the lace and you hung, you know, her, maybe how she buttoned her shoes with the little stick or whatever on there, the key to her house or something, of course. I just wanted you to see, there's all kinds of bottles here that I've made. And I always run the buttons up the back. If I wrap the lace around, here's another bottle. Here's another bottle with a drawer pull. This is an old drawer pull that I thought was cool. And so, you know, there's where I said I put burlap behind so that it pops, because you would lose that little tiny key. So it's just, I don't know, I just wanted to show you that since you mentioned you had stuff of your grandmother's. The bottles are a great way to, oh shoot, I can't get that one to stay. The bottles are a great way. And then like I make these too. This is something else. And the old door plates, you know, I made 2 this morning. Actually, I didn't do it online, but I made 2 before I came live. I found 2 more door plates as I'm digging through my stuff. But yeah, so just whatever, you know, whatever. you can make. Send me a picture of what you have and I tell you what I do with it. I have my grandmother's watches down in here. I have all of these old clock parts in this box, and then my grandmother's watch is right here. That's her watch. I love that. I love it. And I can remember her wearing that watch too. So that's cool. All right, back to work. Sorry about that, but I saw someone was talking about I forget her name now. Can you see the wreath? Sure. Gosh, Beth has a whole bunch of them that I made. I do need to take you guys a tour on the house someday. I don't have that great of a house. That's why I don't. Like, I have friends with awesome homes, and then there's me. It's my stuff is what's cool, not my house. So, you know, if you give me mercy that I don't have an awesome house, I'll take it. But here's the one. And all I did was take embroidery hoop. See the, there. See the embroidery hoop? And then I took that really thick, here's what I do. I'm gonna show you. See, let me see what you guys can see. Up on the top of my cabinet, see those balls? Can I zoom you in? I'm not sure I can zoom you in, but I'm not sure you can screenshot that and then you'll zoom in when the video's over, okay? But yeah, up on the top of that cabinet is my big fat yarn. And so rather than putting it in the drawer, I roll it up in a ball and just put it up there. But anyway, so I wrap this. I said anyway again. My husband says I say anyway too much. So I wrap the wreath with it, and then this is just seam binding and a button. Seam binding and a button. And then the other one is here. Oh, my sticks. Yes, I have sticks hanging in my dining room. Yes, I do. They won't be there forever. I just put a little dot of hot glue on the wall, and usually it pops right off and it doesn't hurt my wall. But like I said, I paint for a living, so it's not a big deal. And then this one I used old clock faces and old keys. Did the same thing, wrapped it, and then I used seam binding to hang. So there you go. There you go. Those are just a couple. Beth has about, well, that's not where that was. Beth has maybe 12, I don't remember where it was. Beth has about 12, I think, to put online. They're all different. Every single one of them is different. So, I don't know, I make all kinds of things. But I have an online craft group, so we make a lot of things in there. And it's called Tammy Loves Vintage Treasures. It's $15 a month. You can find it at my website, Tammy Loves, if you're interested. Right now we're doing those old books I just showed you. I've never seen anything like those before. So, all right, let's take you back down here. You love the little wreaths? Oh, thanks. Okay, so we'll be putting those online, I promise. So here is this one. I'm trying to find all the two little things. I think it needs a key, another key. But this one has the big brass key and the old pulley. And I feel like it needs something more. So I don't know what this thing is even. Let me see, $4.99. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Do you guys know what that is? I have no idea, but it's cool. I think I'm gonna put that on here. I don't know why. This one just feels like it needs to be chunky. So let's put that one on here. Maybe that'll. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like the size of it with it, and the length. Like, it's good. It's all good. Yeah, good. I like it. Okay, I think that's all that needs. Now I gotta figure out a top, and I love this dumb thing. I don't know if this would be a good top. I want to try it though. I think what an awesome top that would be. Let me see here. If I could, I just want to try it, you guys. I might not like it, but I might like it a lot. This is getting me out of mowing. He was in here earlier and knew I was doing a video, so he went out and mowed. I thought he was taking a nap. And I kept hearing something. I thought, what am I hearing? And it was him mowing, so I don't have to help. He knows I'm busy. Oh dear. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. So I'm leaving the price tag on this until I make sure I want to use it or not. Oh, it's cool. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Yay, I'm so excited. I love this one. It's got a lot on it though. This one will be a little minute, but oh, look at it, you guys. I love I love it. I love it. So it's got a spigot, a water faucet on the top, an old pulley, a big old brass key, and a who knows what it is. Something weird, but I love it. It's just got the look. You know, when we're shopping, you should see our hands. When my friend Julie and I are done antique shopping, they're black. Like they're dirty. We have to take wipes in the car to clean up. They do have restrooms. We usually go to Springfield. I'm so sad they probably won't have it this year. Not in the spring anyway. I don't know. You never know. Such a weird time right now. No one knows what. Nobody knows. So you love this one. You want it? Are you serious? You want it? Or you mean you really want it? If you want it, Jen, it's yours. I gotta figure it up though. Might be more than you want with all the crap I put in there. But I could cut it out if you didn't want it all in there. I could take it out. But anyway, okay. So let's oh, I didn't get my top even here. Let me even this up a little bit. Oh my gosh, I love the spigot. I've never done one with a spigot. I gotta send it to Julie. She will love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Good thing if you want it, it's a good thing you claimed it, because I might have had to keep this one. That is so cool. Oh, I love them all. I don't mean to be fussing over this one. It's just I've never done one with a top like this. It's the top more than anything. I love it. Okay. Oh, and it's got a little bit of, oh, you know what? It's black from my pencil pushing it through. Oh, let's see. Might need to snip that off. It's not going to erase. Let's see where. Oh, I must have cut that one off already. Okay. Oh, here's still got a little bit. I never thought about that happening. Oh, poo. Well, poo. Oh, well. Now you won't even know. But it might be uneven. But again, you could do an extender if you needed to, or you can tie it down shorter. I love it. I love it. You know, it's so funny. I buy things and I'm like, what am I ever going to do with that? But I know someday there'll be something and I'm going to love it. And that just happened. It just happened for me right there. I love that. Love it, love it. So everyone's making flowers and stuff with theirs. I love that. So I think it was Jen. If you you want the one with the spigot, just message me. And I'll hang on to it here. Whoops. I'll hang on to it here for you for a little bit. Nothing broke on that. It's all old metal stuff. So, okay. I think, thank you all. Thank you for the hearts. Oh my gosh, you guys, really? Thank you. I love you all. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm on stage and the hearts are like, you're like, I want to bow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like them all. So thank you so much. It's a perfect tassel topper. It is. It is. Yay. Thanks for the hearts. So nice to meet all of you. And thank you for being here with me while I've been crafting. I think I'm going to do a few more. I really want to see how this tire gauge goes. Oh, look, it says something on the side. I never knew that. I know who would buy a tire gauge, right? Me. What does that say? Let me see. Let me show you. I think it might not even be a tire gauge. That's what I think it is. I think it is. Because see, oh my goodness. It does that, but it's broke because it's old. But there's writing. Look. Can you see? There's writing there. Oh, I have it too close. There's writing all over. Let's see what it says. It's exciting. Schrader, S-C-H-R-A-D-E-R, Schrader Reg US Patent Office balloon tire gauge. I told you. Manufactured by ASCHPADE or Schrapers. No, that's not right. SCHP. How would you say that? Spaders. SCHPAD. Spaders. Son. A. Spader's son. But this says Schrader at the top. But this, I swear to you, it says A. Spader's son. Manufacturer, let's see, Brooklyn, New York. And then it has a patent number. How cool is that? Yeah, there's the hole. But I could tie a ribbon around that little part and then have the numbers hang out. I think that's so cool. Like, I just think that's cool. And then I have a couple of crusty, I have 3. Oh, this one's not as crusty. I have 3 crusty, though, pocket watches. They're really pretty crusty. Probably for you guys, they're pretty crusty. I love them. Like, look at that one. That's not bad. That one's not bad at all. The other 2 are pretty crusty. Their faces are missing. They don't have faces on them. But I love seeing the gears. Let me show you those. Show you. Oh yeah, it's glass. Someone's put the glass back on. They took the face off, put the glass back on. It's cool. Very cool. We paid a couple dollars for that, and I paid a couple dollars for this one. And then I have some that are empty. Like they took oh, this one's really bad. They took all of the guts out, like the face off and all of the guts out. Oh, I just got a mad face. Somebody's mad at me. I'm sorry. Somebody took all of the stuff out, and then you can decorate like down inside, and it's really pretty. So yeah, awesome. So like for Christmas, you use all those little tiny things. So I bought a bunch of those. I think someone was in my group and asked to buy a bunch of little things. So I sent them, oh, you like this one? This one, Darla? This yucky one? $2 if you want it. That's what I paid for it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I made somebody mad. I better fly. Hopefully they accidentally did that. I'm not writing bad stuff. So I better go. I've been on a long time. Thank you guys. Have a great day. That always makes you feel bad. One mad face ruins all the hearts, right? So I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye.